In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare. She can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hey Leo, how are you? We are going to be doing your no contact reading for Leo. Um, Also, if you want a reading with me, please contact me to elaborate on anything that I said. 213-458-7408. What is around Leo's for the month of July? And this is a no contact and love reading. Right? So let's get this straight right now. Leo, no contact and love reading. So, what should be exiting and what is coming in? Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Leos. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Leos are your children. They are your loves. They are your beloved. Please, Father God, let me take this both. Authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen. Amen. Ashe. So I've been in a situation recently and I requested a reading from Beautiful Conundrum on IG and Samara. And the two of them gave me an astounding reading, which led me to do these types of readings. So, Leo, what is going on with you, and who should no longer be in contact with you? But right now, Leo, you are defensive. You have been attacked. I feel like you have been attacked verbally. I feel like you've been attacked physically. But I want you to notice this person off to the side. This person off to the side. You are a warrior. You are strong. Nothing penetrates you. That fire behind you, that's because you blew a whole town up. So now you're facing this person who is your enemy. All right. This person is um, possibly stalking you or keeping tabs on you in a social media kind of sense of a way. And you are fully prepared for this person. This person has been attacking you. That's all of these arrows, but nothing gets through. You've even got a small arsenal of other weapons in your pocket right there. The shield is to stop this person from um, thinking that words can get to you. They cannot. This is your weapons if they try to get to you physically. Okay? So I also want to show you that the mountain behind you, you are protected by angels. All the clouds here. You're sad, but I want you to know that all the clouds are your protective angels. They just come in a form of clouds. They are watching over you. You have no fear. You are not afraid of this person. This person actually fears you. They are shocked at how strong and what a warrior you are. Like, you just don't care. I'm definitely getting some good news coming in for you. Amazing good news. The news may come through by way of a woman, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius woman. Also may come through by way of a fire sign woman, um, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. The ships are coming in for you, and I feel like these two women are responsible for some changes that could energetically occur in your life. I also want to point out it could be job related, it could be love interest related, right? Whatever's going on with your no contact person, they have a drug issue, or they not, oh, they have a drug issue and they've been in jail. They may have had a DUI in the past that they need to clean up, but they've had both and they've been in jail and they've had a drug issue. All right. But for 2025 and 2024, I've used the Temperance card as my card of time is up. You have been so well balanced. The triangle is probably the most balanced material you will ever find. The waters are calm, but you're tired. You're tired. You're ready to make something new out of yourself. And the experience that you've been having with this no contact person has been an enlightenment of all things. Like, you're really surprised at how you've learned from this no contact person. I do want to tell you that you are pouring into others. And I actually think these two cards are very similar. This one is making something to pour into others, right? And this is also your angelic being pouring into you, but time is up. This person is actually you. You're taking the energies that you were taught over the years, right? For the last 15 years, you've taken everything that you were taught and everything that you've been doing, and you're continuing to be the star that you are. Now, there is someone in the shadows here. So remember, this person was standing in front of you, right? Challenging you, disrespecting you, and you blocked everything only because you're spiritually strong, Leo. But look, as you learn to alchemize your energy and take everything you've learned from the past, and the light bulb went on, you now know how to help others from a different perspective of love. So now you're ready to pour into others, pour into the world, the light above you. But look at that person still lurking. Now, I can't see this card very well, but he is holding something. But I can't see the card very well anymore because of the how grainy this deck has become. But I do want you to look at her legs and look at her feet. And like the Temperance card, one foot is in the water. Let me try and get this still. I'm sorry, guys. One foot is in the water. The other one is on the ground. So you're getting the both of energetic fields. Both have flowers, which is amazing. But look how in the star card, the flowers move up her leg. And you are becoming one with the universe. And that is the only reason why you were able to resist any attack, because in this environment, as the star, you've taken the energies in the universe and used it appropriately, so that if you got attacked from all the work that you've done over the last 15 years, if you got attacked, you took every tool that you used to help others, right? To alchemize that you have used to help others to stay grounded and stay loving and stay emotional, and you were the light for others, you have used on yourself. So you are no longer defensive. This is how this relationship started out. But remember, this is what you've been doing for others for the last 15 years. Now, I don't know how old you are, but I don't know if it matters. It could be the last 15 months. It could be the last 5 years. It could be the last 10 years. My point to you is you've always poured into others, Leo. And so you know how to pour into others. So when a situation came to you and someone was being mean, abusive, unkind, you put up the shield that you have told others to put up. This is what you need to do in order to survive the situation. This is what you were telling others, and you were the light. So now you're in a situation where someone is coming for you in unkind ways and want to call it love. However, look at you, taking everything you've ever learned and everything you've ever done for anybody else, and you use all the tools on yourself. That has only made you grow even more. So your back is turned to this person, whereas here you're facing the barrage of insults. But now your back is turned. You are at peace. and you've decided to work on others. I do get the Eight of Swords in my hopes and fears, but I do want you to know you are not stuck in a situation. You are more shocked that you got into this situation. All right. But notice in this deck, as much as someone is trying to bring you down, you still elevate and levitate higher. You don't even know how you're doing it. And that's because your ancestors, your spiritual guides, your parents that have passed over are lifting you up spiritually and aligned you with people to remind you of who you always were. The person that you're no contact with is a very sick person, very sick. And there's nothing you could do to save this person. The person has to want and know and operate in a way where they want complete and utter change. And even that will take years to understand. You are not there to save this person. They are sick. They are too sick. They are mentally unwell, and some drugs and alcohol compromises any healing forward. Stay away from this person unless you go to jail. The no contact is complete. If it has ended, it must stay ended. All right. I hope I'm helping here, Leo. The person of no contact has some issues with morals. And you do know the person. You do. The person is from your past, if you haven't already released them. Be really careful that they could come back better, but I do not believe that that is actually possible. And if you bring them back, you're going to be in trouble. For others, your no contact person is a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn man. He is so damn sneaky. He's got dirt on you. Please do not reinvest in someone that is carrying your secrets. You may not know they're carrying your secrets, but they're about to tell you. But please do not have any investments in this person. I get the Fool card, so they definitely want to fool you into thinking that they are upright citizens and honorable, but they are not. You will see this very, very soon. They twisted your mind a little bit, Leo, which is really hard to do. You've definitely been hurt by this person, but you also heal very quickly. The Lover's card shows up because you should not be in a relationship with this person anymore. If you are, there is somebody else coming for you. All right? This person is coming. This person's coming for marriage. This person is coming for the Chariot. Kind of means, I feel like the Chariot is a rescue card. The Moon card could mean that they're a Cancer. I think Moon is associated with the Cancer or water sign. Oh, actually, the Moon card means they know you very well. This is a different Moon card. Of course, it means deception, all that stuff. But this card actually has Archangel Metatron in it. And so it's this person coming to you. Chariot means somebody's coming to you. Chariot means somebody's also coming to you for love and marriage, which your no contact person is not coming for love and marriage. They might have said it, but they didn't really mean it. But the moon card, which normally means deception, I don't see it that way. I believe the moon card means you're dealing with a very intuitive person coming through for you. Marriage is definitely on the horizon for you, Leos. Do you all want to get married? Because if you don't, it's going to happen anyway. Someone is coming to embrace you and not let you be at the mercy of the elements out there. You're definitely going to say goodbye to your no contact person without a doubt. If anybody is with a fire sign male, and you're a little confused by this fire sign male, um, and if the fire sign male is somehow or another they're with a water sign woman, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and it's so confusing. It's like, are they lovers? Are they cousins? Um, I think if there's any question as to somebody's friendship, I think you should leave the friendship be. That means only if you question it. If you question who this person is to the person that you're with, oh, this my cousin, but somehow or another you kind of don't believe it, but you have no choice because you've never seen anything other than. I think if you kind of don't believe it, you have these questions inside your head, I think it's okay to move away from this energy because there's something wrong with this relationship. If someone is going after a water sign male, I don't know, child. I get victory. I think it's okay to take a gamble on this water sign male. This is a true Leo sign. I think the water sign male, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, he's there right now. I don't know if you've made a connection yet, but he's there. He's the one that is going to treat you like royalty. He's the one that's going to let you be whatever you want to be. He's the one that's going to truly nurture you, truly take care of you. Um, I also want to say that he's going to gamble on you. Now, why does that make sense? What do I mean when I say he's going to gamble on you? There's something about you, Leo, that you have touched them in such a way that it's not that you're just intriguing. This person is kind of starting to see that you're worth the gamble. You're worth it. This water sign person, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, wants to protect you, wants to nurture you, wants to give you like fine silk, like like you won't get into his bed unless the sheets are clean and silky, like he bought them brand new. Um, I feel like he wants to lay the carpet out for you. I feel like he wants to treat you like royalty, like African royalty, Roman royalty, like in a way where he knows you desire, but in a way where he's always wanted to do this for someone that could appreciate receiving it. And he has figured out that you are capable of accepting the treatment that he has. Now, I do get some all eyes on you and this water sign man. All eyes. What I want to tell you is that he knows it. He won't make a big deal of it. He's going to move forward regardless. And he's the only one, this water sign male, that has the strength of a lion. One, to handle you, and two, to handle anybody else. Wow. Wow. And you should get this impression very, very soon. Now, I say you should get the impression before understanding that this person wants to date you. He's not that fast. He's not moving fast. He has been observing you for the last 6 to 8 months. If somebody invests in you, your no contact person is going to have a complete meltdown. That is not your problem. You are willing to have someone come through that it's a give and take of taking care of one another. Make the right choice because your no contact person is coming back. Make the right choice. The water sign is soothing, easy, breezy, comforting. Your no contact person is a fucking drug addict. Chaos. If anybody is dealing with the earth sign woman, this is your no contact person. This is you completely fine. And if anybody has a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius man coming in, he looks stable. But remember, your independence is the most important thing to you. He looks stable, but he's not. And this earth sign woman, she actually could attract you with money. Be careful that she is using money or a job to get back into your good graces or so that you would never leave. Any magic being performed on you will backfire, Leo. I don't want you to worry. Um, there's definitely a turn for the better. Colors seem brighter than you've ever seen them. You will be in a relationship, and you will be in a relationship that is going to feel like something you've never had before. They're telling me to tell you to make a sacrifice. Make a sacrifice for love. For some of you, there's a strong possibility for pregnancy. Strong with your new guy. Make a mistake and bring back your old guy, and there's a pregnancy with the old guy. But I don't see that. I see a pregnancy with your new guy. You're going to make the right judgment call. It definitely looks like you're going to have a choice, but I don't believe that you have a choice. I believe there's only one person out there for you, and your no contact person wants you to make them the choice. Do not have faith in your no contact person. Remember how miserable they are. Remember how miserable their being has made you. In the end, it could come down to putting out a restraining order, but there's an older gentleman that's going to help um, remove the no contact person from you forever. Whenever you have a no contact person, it's very important to remember that it's very intoxicating when someone says, do not talk to, do not speak, do not, do not, do not. Don't be your own worst enemy. No contact is your safe bet. So, whatever you do not communicate with your no contact person. There is somebody better coming through, and this isn't a question if this is somebody better. This is obvious that there is somebody better. It's not a question. So your no contact person can't come back and pretend to be better. That person just doesn't have it in them. So, all right, let's get this card, the little tiny cards. I'm loving these little tiny cards, by the way. I got this from Samara, who has these cards with words, which was amazing. This is very interesting. Whatever comes, let it come. What stays, let it stay. What goes, let go. Now, whatever comes, let it come on in. So if a new love interest is coming in, don't compare old. Just let the new come in. What stays, let that stay, especially if it's a new love. What goes, let go. So if you have someone that says, if you don't do it this way, I'm leaving, and then they actually leave, that's the end. Let go. All right. Final outcome. What time is it? I can't tell what time it is. Final outcome. Oops, I am running late again. Again, I'm running late. I'm going to pick something way over here. And it is awaiting results. But look at that tree growing. How pretty is that? Look at that tree getting to that apple. You're the apple that needs to grow from the tree. And you are needing to understand that if you want good love in your life, it's a waiting period. Don't let anyone rush you. Anyone. Keywords: patience. You've put much energy into creating and attracting the relationships you desire, and you are eager to see positive results. Patience is needed. Reshaping attitudes and beliefs take time. Refining yourself so that you'll attract just the right person is a process. If you find yourself becoming frustrated at the apparent lack of visible change, step back and focus on something other than your relationship. Be detached. You'll be in a better position to notice any improvement. If you've invested enough time, then take a moment to evaluate your progress. Are your efforts bearing fruit? Are you seeing the desired changes in your interactions with others? If yes, carry on. If not, it may be time to shift your approach. Look for alternative strategies to affect the change you desire. What works with one person may not work with another. When working on yourself, be sure that you're being true to who you are and not simply following society's formulas or relationship. So this is a good time to tell this story. So I've been having problems in personal relationships and had to release someone. And yesterday, someone came up to me that was just a breath of fresh air. He was kind, he was generous, he was complimentary, he was soft, he even had soft hands. When I went to shake his hands were soft, much softer than mine are. And he wound up inside the store talking incessantly, which I registered. He didn't buy anything, but he was talking. When he first started out, he said, "Don't I know you?" And I said, "No." And then at some point, he talked so much about how he is as a man and how other men are not like him and how he's kind and generous and soft spoken. And it was everything that I knew I needed in my life. And so he says to me, "Take my number." And so I did. And he waits until I take his number when he says, "I need to tell you that I am married. And the woman that I'm married to is 14 years older than me." He said she was 80 and he was like 60 something. And immediately I thought, no, I'm not getting fooled. So then I said to him, "I can never date you." And he said, "Oh, I'm not talking about dating. I'm talking about being discreet." And I said, "No, there's no such thing as being discreet. People will find out. I'm in a small town. And no matter how you slice it, I'm an outsider in a small town dating a married man. I will get the reputation." And he said, "That is not true if you're discreet." And I said, "I don't believe in dating a married man." And the minute I said that, I met him before. So then I said, "Wait a minute. I did meet you 4 years ago." And he said, "Right." I said, "And you took me a ride home, but you had me get in the back of your car as opposed to the front seat of your car." I told him, and when I asked someone about that behavior, you told me then that you were married. And I told you then I don't date married men, but I did let you ride me home. I said, what bothered me about that was the back seat. When I asked someone about that, they said that way he could tell his wife that he was taxing you, not dating you. I said, I never forgot that. I said, so I have to repeat myself 4 years later. I will not. I will not date a married man. And I guess he understood. I'm not sure if he did. But I walked away in the store. He's still standing there. And then the anger came. And when I turned around, he says to me, "Lose my number." And I said, "What?" And he said, "Erase my number from your phone." And I said, "Okay, okay." Now, I say that to say because of the awaiting results, all right? Because you don't let anyone take you out of pocket. If this is who you are, stick to who you are. If you don't date, I don't care about others. If you don't date a married man, don't. Are your efforts bearing fruit? Are you seeing the desired changes? If yes, carry on. And that's what I did. I've already made a decision not to date married men. It didn't change in my 20s. It's not changing in my 60s. What works for one person may not work for another. When working on yourself, be sure that being true to who you are and not simply following society's formulas for relationships or somebody else's formula for a relationship. I don't care how much money he had. All right, guys, let me just get these comments. I exposed his antics, right, Siobhan? He was a fraud. Yes, he was. Hi, Many Moons. You stood on business very softly. And remember the other card, the one that was taking the daggers from the no contact? It just felt like a surmounting feeling of having to defend myself. Like my shield is like this, always just trying to block out all the inappropriate men that come to me. Thank you for listening, Siobhan. Thank you, Sarah. I get the symbolism. My ex is an Aquarius. You're right about him in that reading you gave me. Oh my God. Thank you, Siobhan. And thank you for everyone that tells me how right I am in their reading. Sarah, yes, very, very tired. Of course you are. My ex is another fire sign. I am so sorry, child. All right, everyone. If anyone needs to elaborate on anything in your no contact reading, give me a call, 213-458-7408. Thank you, guys. I love you. To be continued with the other signs. I love you. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her her presence, we know we belong.